Hey, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished in Brussels. We just accepted a whole bunch of nomads after surviving a tornado attack, a terrorist tornado, and we are planting some beeches. So we'll put our new nomads to work as farmers, and I think I'm actually going to max out my stone cutters because there's probably going to be a bit more of an expansion there. And while we probably will want some more builders, I'm actually going to go ahead and put them up to 6. We'll max out the miners and feel pretty good about ourselves there. And the reason I put down some more builders is because we are going to want to build a few more houses. So I know they didn't have a job there, but there you are, which should help that situation. I suspect that we may still need some houses up north here. Let's take a look at the pathing. Yeah, see? There's still some people that are walking entirely too far to get places. So we're going to want more houses up north. And we're also going to be building mines over here. And I'm actually tempted to start plopping them down now. Just to make sure that I don't accidentally build over where I'm going to want a mine. Really? Can't get this thing positioned? That's quite surprising, actually. Really? There either? There we go. One mine. I mean, I might not open them, although I can, right? Because people will sort of distribute them all over. There we go. All right, now that we know where the mines can be, and again, I'm stretching my workers a wee bit thin, or my builders, I mean, although we just got more people come of age, so I'm going to go ahead and assign a few more builders there. And while it could, we're actually going to have enough place for another field in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll stretch out a road sort of this way. And we will put a little more of a stockpile here. Okay, well, not there because that's a house. Just a tiny little stockpile right there to take in the iron input. I feel pretty good about that. We could probably increase our vendors a little bit just to increase the, I don't know, efficiency of our town. Could really throw that brewer back in. We've technically got the food, and he's only going to use one food type. So I guess that's okay. We're going to do apple cider, which I like, so I approve. Out of old age, let me cut back on our builders a little bit there, just against we've got the pool of easy replacements if anything comes up. Don't really have much in the way of things to trade. Our coat situation is not great now. How is our leather? Quite low. Wool still fine, although probably will drop up until our new sheep pasture over here gets repopulated to a large number because we did lose a lot of sheep to that tornado. We should probably set up another cattle farm pasture just to get more leather going. Actually, I think I will build it right over here. I think that will be a swell idea. As long as we don't get any sort of cowpox going on. And leave a space there. We're going to build a road. And we can go to 20 by 20. Well, 18 by 20. There will be something in the way. Going to build a road down here. Some people would like, at this point, to see all stone road. We may work on that. We've got, 2 stone cutters maxed out right now. So if we end up with more of a stone surplus, we may do that. But I'm still interested in, A, expanding my housing for efficiency, and B, also converting my existing wooden houses over to stone houses if possible. So we've got a merchant coming in. What do you got to trade for me? I think we live without this, especially since we don't actually have anything in storage. We have no more of those hide coats, so we may as well just disable that entirely just to clear out this list. Yeah, I think we're okay. Do we want to order anything from you? Maybe leather? Which you don't currently have. Yeah, we'll dismiss you. He'll come back with some leather next time. We'll consider it. We may not actually purchase it. But it would be nice to purchase leather to make coats with, both for my people and also for later resale. Although we're also using up wool for that. So I'm not sure how much of a profit we're actually turning. That chapel is full. I suspect our other chapel down here is also full, yeah. So we're over 400 active people. Is that true? We're at 432 citizens. 73 students, 69 children, 92% of which are clothed. We don't have enough clothes, and only 72% are educated. Now, I think that's because the nomads show up uneducated. So if you are looking for that achievement, Make sure to turn down nomads, but personally I like increasing my numbers in leaps and bounds like that. Food is over 30k, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. Our cap on food is actually like 100,000, so we're clearly not growing dramatically, but we're growing pretty well. Taking a long time to clear that out. Still low on stone overall, which doesn't surprise me though, because we have assigned a lot of different stuff all over the place. Good supply of iron now. We could possibly build a nice diagonal road here, and I think I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm going to do it with stone, even though I don't really have much stone. Not going to be a very complete road over here. I mean, we'll fill out what places we can. Bring it like that. And maybe like that. We're not going to fit in maximum number of houses, but there's a lot of people going back and forth there, which actually might be a terrible sign of something. So this is all a stone road. A lot over here. Some in there as well. This, maybe we can upgrade the stone. We don't have tons of stone, but it should come in pretty fast. Let's get that little bit there. That. Yeah, good thing we've got these quarries. And we're back. Just had to deal with some people that came knocking at the door. So, Brussels, everything is awesome. Yes, great. Lots of population kicking around. We're over 400. Super happy about that. Got the mining going on here. We are at our cap. Do we want to change that? I don't know actually. I don't think so. What I think I could do, though, this is all iron mines, so we're going to go ahead and set one to coal. So we've got 2 iron mines, although a couple of them might run, one might run out soon. We've got 2 coal mines, but one is about to run out as well. We'll get that balance back in, so we've got a lot of temporary kind of laborers right now, because actually a lot of our mines are not quite being utilized. I could add some more miners, and that's certainly tempting to balance things off. Oh, hello. I think what I want here is more leather. Isn't that what I was trying to build? I think so. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I got to double check to make sure my chickens are still alive and everything is working fine there. Yeah, we're a little low on leather. Wool, we don't have a ton of either, but the leather is a higher priority. So we could get some more hunting, but I'd like the idea of getting some more actual just cattle farmers going on. We'll throw another couple of people in there. And what? I don't know, actually. We've got... Okay, I'm surprised that we actually are not capped on iron. Or I'm surprised we are capped on iron. We do have, what, a couple of blacksmiths going? Making the steel tools? Not lots of everything. We might actually just have too much mining going on right now. But that's going to end pretty soon again when those other mines run out. Our cap, we don't need this many laborers. Do we just go for another insane building growth? We don't really have the food for that, actually. So, yeah... What do we do? Do we get out another little hunting, gathering kind of village thing going on? We did just lose one. So that's going to affect our food flow. That's for sure. We just built some more fields over here. Well, I do have to keep in mind that there's a bit of a radius thing going over here. But we could fit, you know, even if we went over a little bit over here, it would be okay. We've got another merchant. Who are you? You are a food merchant. And nothing else. Well, you know what? Let's sell you some herbs. Let's go with 500. I'm just going to wait for them to show up. We'll sell you that, and we'll buy some various types of food. I don't think it really matters what we buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although some of it is more expensive, and again, we don't know if that actually had higher nutrition or not. I'll avoid the higher cost stuff. I guess maybe I should go like 200 per here, because we're gonna have enough to handle that. More people dying of old age. Oh my god, why are you going one at a time? Why would you do that to me? And then, yeah, let's just throw in some random stuff just to try to finish it off. There. And we'll overpay by 4 units. Fine. And then we will turn off the herbs so that we don't go and actually drain our entire supply. It's winter, 1 person is cold, but that's alright. Food supply has gone up with our harvest, which is nice, but I'm still not feeling totally secure. I would like to have an even bigger pool happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little stone road over here, like that. Actually, we'll do something, yeah, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw in one crop spot over here. Again, we're going to overlap our gathering areas a tiny little bit, but not enough to be a problem. And then what we're going to do is throw in some orchards. 15 by 15. I guess it's just the cattle farms that aren't like that. People dying of old age. Cave in and crushed by a rock. Maybe it was the same event. Chickens, 0. I don't remember. Did we empty this chicken place? Is that what we did? I think so. Right, we've got all the chickens over there. I'm hoping our blight is gone. Looks like people are still working this area, which is a little weird. Let's just go ahead and split this now, which will get some chickens over there. That way a blight won't wipe out all my chickens at the same time. Get this orchard going on, and I'm thinking about setting up another pasture. Haven't figured out what I'm going to grow here yet, but we're going to go with a maximum size pasture. And actually one more. Here. There we are. Maybe we'll add one more big sheep, one more big cattle, just to make sure that our wool and leather supply keeps going. What? What is this? Taylor? Oh, didn't have enough stuff. Yeah, the leather thing is a real problem. I think we actually might just go for a couple of cow things. Ooh, it's hard to tell. I mean, clearly we get a lot of wool from sheep. We get tons. You're capped on stone. We actually might want to elevate our stone limit. Because we can burn through it pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm going to feel a little bit better if we do that. More people dying of old age. You know what? For efficiency of whatever, we'll go ahead up to 30 vendors. I'm not sure that we really need it. I really still don't know the vendor mechanics that much. And we'll go ahead and max out our foresters, even though, again, I don't know how much of a difference it exactly means. We'll throw in some hunters, since we do need some more leather. There we go. And here we are going to plant walnuts. Here we are going to plant corn. And that means actually we're going to need more farmers. So, you know, let's dial back on these vendors after all. Bring that up to 86. Good. I like it. And again, mostly I leave this pool here to replace people who just happen to die from whatever. Because my actual laboring stuff is mostly handled by other people being idle, which is fine. Our miners are nowhere near to being capped out, but they really don't need to be. Good. And pasture and pasture. Yeah, so probably a couple more cow pastures. Actually, would, considering, do we leave the inventory open for a little while so we can keep an eye on things? Maybe. It takes up a lot of room, and I really, just want to track leather and wool, I suppose. We are consistently low on warm coats. Man, oh man. And I think it's mostly because we're mostly leather capped. You know, even when someone goes and grabs some, there's not tons kicking around. So yeah, we're going to have to expand our beef situation a little bit. Wool. Chickens. Where's our actual cow farms? Our cow patties. There's that. And that one. I guess that's the bigger one. Even that it's not max size. Well, no wonder I'm having some issues. Jeez. Alright, wait for that to finish. That's whining. That's Taylor. Of course, it's Taylor. And we got another merchant. Okay, what are you selling? Sheep and chickens. We really don't need to buy any of those. We're kind of making our own right now. And you have no other animals that we could order. There's only the 3, so... yeah, we're going to go for cattle and another sheep thing, probably? I'm actually wondering about just doubling up on cattle. No, I don't think we've got that much wool in practice. So, let's go ahead and make sheepies. We'll split that. And we'll split the big one. And probably assign more herdsmen. There we go. Good. And ooh, you've got no cattle coming your way. Why is that? You've got sheep coming your way. Where did the cattle split to? Try splitting again. There we go. Alright, it's fine. And they'll work out the details. More sheep over here. Okay. I feel like there are more cattle over here. Alright, so we're actually going to have a pretty big farming industry, mostly just with wait for them to kick in. Meanwhile, leather, yeah. Wool, yeah. Not great. Warm coats, yeah. Pretty bad. And then all of our students are capped, and we've got more firewood than we need. We could keep up with the production. Could pop it up a little bit higher. We may want to. So probably another schoolhouse, and I'm thinking we have a school here, don't we? Which one's the school? There it is. Another school up here, another school down there. I'm not sure. How many school teachers do we have? Just the 2, right? Teacher, 4. We have 4 schools? Right. Okay. School. Oh, school and school. Yeah. And then there's a school there. Son of a bitch. So yeah, we can support 80 students, which really we do need a little bit more. I think I'm going to build a schoolhouse over here then. It's got pretty decent proximity to a few of the other little sort of mini villages that I've got going on. And then our food situation, yeah, it is going up and down quite a lot more than I'm comfortable with. I think I'm going to hold off on creating more houses quite yet, even though, you know, I want more people in general. And then, you know, we can keep expanding our farming or whatever, but let what we've got kick in, especially since most of our pastures are not really going to be producing food for a little bit right now, because they're not capped. I just split everything off, and we're not going to be culling the herds until we're capped there again. So yeah, definitely waiting there seems like a pretty good idea. Really could build another church, though. And happiness has dropped somewhat. So that might be a thing to do then. Where are we going to build it? Maybe over here by our little mining community? I don't know how, like, much people have to actually walk to and from church. Like, I don't know if that's really a thing they do or not. I think we can do that there. And what did you die of? Crushed by a rock. It's fine. It's acceptable. We can deal with that. I'm sure we want more houses over here, especially since I have so many miners. Yeah. Is it safe to build houses? Sure. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? And keep building right up against the mountain here. They might not even have a door that runs directly in front of their house. Or, sorry, a road that runs directly to their front door is what I meant to say. Just try to cram in a few. Man, if we have a fire. There we go. Handful more houses over here for the miners who live nearby. The food situation is not terrible. Again, I feel like it could be better, but it's not bad. Plus, this is a new orchard. Yeah, most of our new food stuff is not really going to improve our actual food yield, which is a little bit disturbing. I mean, we still have a pretty good amount, but yeah. You're done. You are absolutely, completely just out. And I don't want that symbol to stay above anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and order you to be removed. That's a damn shame. What are you? You need another teacher. Because we built another schoolhouse. Right, that makes sense. We've got that. Nothing currently trading. And really, we've got nothing we want to put in there other than, I mean, we could put in stone or steel or something like that. Well, not steel, but iron. But I don't think we actually want to do that because we're mostly still using what we've got right now. A lot of demand for most of our things. We could probably afford to start sending tools there, now that I think about it. I bet, yeah, we do have a tool limit of 100 set up. Oh, there's actually a vendor there. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start moving the tools over there. Vendor, what you got? Oh, you're the one that brings all the things. We don't need pumpkin or walnut. Chestnut would be nice. Oh, and a few of these things would be nice. The problem is, we don't really have the goods to trade you. I don't think I want to trade anything I've got. We have a lot of stored alcohol. Is alcohol not even in the list? Oh, ale. Alright. If we did this... Oh, you do. You do pay for it. Tell you what then. Let's move just all the booze. So it's 8 per, and we've got 125, so that'll be like 1,000 from that. We're going to be able to trade some steel tools, and then what? Actually, this one would probably trade herbs, now that I think about it, because this person trades in everything. But I don't think that's going to be enough. I shouldn't have traded the herbs last time for food. I got to save it up for Mari. This is Mari, right? Yeah, Mari, the general goods merchant. So handy, accepts everything. It's late winter, so you know what? I can probably afford to ship out the firewood as well. I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and, oops, bring up our count of traders over here. We do have a lot of extra laborers kicking around. Babies coming of age, or rather students coming of age, I suppose. So yeah, we don't have chestnuts. We have walnuts. I assume chestnuts are right there, probably. We do have pumpkin, yes. We have walnuts, yes. And pecans. We don't have pecans either. Corn. We do have corn. Don't we? Yeah, corn that way. And pepper, we've got that. That was the first thing we bought. I would actually like pecans, because then we can start making pecan pie. Or pecan pie, depending on where you're from and how you say things. Although I think pecan is going to break a lot of people's ears. Gotta get the ale over there, man. Come on, bring the goods. Mostly have to do it with firewood and steel tools, which is not entirely what I was hoping for. 2 more units, come on. Bring me something, there we are. So let's pop that up to 9, overpaying by 2, and that's okay. And we'll get our pecan seeds. Boom. Dismiss, and we've mostly traded everything that we have. So I've got to knock everything back down to 0 at this point. I don't like this level of micromanagement, but sort of the way that I'm ending up running the thing. Okay, so we're going to want to set up a pecan orchard soon enough, just to get some extra food variety in there. But not quite yet. We do need an extra priest. Cleric. An extra cleric working the chapel. I think what we're going to do is extend our road. First of all, let's stone that all up. That. Oh, God, I keep, like, overshooting by 1, and I hate that it doesn't just build it anyway. Wow, that's a very inconvenient road, but we're going to do that just to get out of range of our little thingy there. We've got more nomads. I don't think we've got the food to accept them. I want to keep accepting them every time they come, but we don't have the food to support that right now. Do we? I see some graphs here of food. Well, I mean, we're staying relatively consistent, but if we bring in the nomads and the new houses, I mean, it's going to drop to, what, 10,000? I don't know how long they stay there. I would feel better if we got, like, the orchard successfully running. And speaking of orchard, let's go and set up a couple over here. Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and set up a second one. And a little barn. There, and a tiny little storage stockpile. There we are. Kind of like that. And obviously we'll need some houses nearby as well. Those houses got built, so all that food has already been collected. That's good. It's early summer. We're getting close to a harvest. Hopefully we are... Well, we're not quite up to our maximums anywhere. If we needed to... Okay, if an emergency happens, we could cull a bunch of our animals really quickly to generate a lot of meat. Like, just by bringing the slider down somewhere, we could create a lot of food very quickly. I think I'm going to accept them. I don't really have jobs for them yet. But it's fine. I mean, what could go wrong, right? We've never had any problem when accepting nomads en masse before. It's always gone perfectly fine for everyone concerned. Definitely encroaching on our little radius of things over there. There we are. Let's get that done. Well, I guess we'll bring up as many builders as we can support. Could bring in more vendors as well. I don't know about the necessity of doing that. Fishermen. We're going to max out the number of fishermen again. All the food gatherers are now capped. Okay. Still a handful of leftover laborers, and that's alright. Could max out our herbalists as well, just to get more stuff to trade, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. For now, then, I'm actually going to bring up the number of vendors. No, not quite that much. We definitely want more people helping to chop down trees and delivering goods to the work sites. That'll be pretty good. We actually may want another marketplace at this end of town. There's enough life going on here. Pecan number 1. Bring that up. We'll set up pecan. We've got typhus. Oh, see, that's probably one of the new people that came in. No, someone educated. Shilomina. Oh man, no happiness. Is it because of the typhus? Is it the typhus? All right. You know what? We should actually track her and see what she does. Going to the doctor. Good. That's excellent. Get there before you infect everyone else. Typhoid Shilomina. That was her name, right? I got enough stone going on right now. I think we're going to replace more and more of our roads with stone roads. Hopefully it'll help. How long does it take to visit the doctor? Oh no, more people are spreading. Okay, it's just 2, and it was someone right next door here. Luckily, they're at the doctor right away. Good, down to 1. Who is this? Millery. Millery. Oh no, and then someone else. Alas. Okay, come on. Wait, actually, was one of those people a doctor? Job student, job teacher. No, okay. Oh no, more people. It's all spreading. I mean, very close. Oh, it's at a school. That's the problem. Luckily, overall, the health of my settlement is very good. We are going to set up a second pecan orchard and bring in some more farmers. Good on wood cutting. Yeah, they're actually going to have to walk a fair bit to get their firewood. That is a little bit disappointing. I wonder, can I fit a marketplace in somewhere? Can I? Should I? I think I should. And I can fit it in here. Some people are going to be outside of that radius. But I think this is a net gain. There's a lot of houses here, and I can probably fit in quite a few more houses, actually. And we have a lot of stone, so I think I'm going to go ahead and replace that. Hey, no one's sick anymore. Thank you very much. That's already a stone road, which is good. Let's go ahead and stone a few of these up. That's already some stone. Let's extend that out that way. This is stone, which is good. Bring that like that. And we can stretch this down this way. Good. We got merchants. What you got for me? Who are you? You are Michaelin, the food merchant. No, we're okay. I still feel like this is, it's probably not as high as it should be. Yeah, we're sort of doing a sawtooth down, which is not good, as our population continues to increase. But we are focused entirely on generating new food. Right, we're just adding more and more food sources to our whole thing. What's this? Measles! Oh my god, my people are getting sick like crazy. I kind of goofed here in not allowing room for a trail properly. But I guess we can... Oh, there's a room there. Good. And room for houses there as well. Actually, I'm going to stretch it up by 1, which will give us a couple more housing options. I think what I'm going to do is build some crop farms over here. And we'll have them be in line with the orchards. It's 1. And 2. Just keep generating more and more and more food. They're not going to be too far from the market, which is going to be good. Measles. Gosh. Hopefully it doesn't spread. Who is it? We've got a student. That doesn't look like they're going to the hospital. Where are you going? You're going to school with measles. No, go to the hospital, you stupid kid. Thank you. Oh my god, you're going to have infected everyone. Thank you for spreading measles to your school first. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. These pastures and stuff are still not full. Again, that's impacting our food supply somewhat, but we can always call them if something comes up. We're generating plenty of trees and iron and stuff over here. Nice little bonus. Waiting for that market to get built. That'll be okay. Little stockpile there. Plenty of room for more farming over here as well. Like, really good density there as long as you got the people. Most of my people are in the food industry, but then I think that's always the case in Banished. Always, it does seem that way, I think. This other mine finished? No, not yet, but soon. We could use more coal, and we are producing coal here, actually. And as soon as that other mine closes, then we'll be working... Oh, right, I've got one over here, don't I? So, 2 irons and 1 coal, which is actually probably ideal, even though the numbers sort of paint a different picture. But some of this iron is going to be used for different stuff as well. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and bump up my iron limit to 400, because we use it in some buildings. Oh my god, there's tons of people with the measles. Doesn't really specify what it is. I might need to build a second hospital at this point. It's only 1 extra worker. You know what? I think that's a smashing idea. Way at the other end of town. Here, or maybe over here. Yeah, second hospital. And second physician, we're going to add them to the queue right away, even though they don't have a place to work quite yet. And we are going to add beans and more potato. We now have 100 farmers dedicated to our little colony. I'm sure we're going to want more housing over here because, whoops, that's not the button I meant to click. Although we can take a look at some of these others. So those walking distances aren't bad. No, very fine. Good, good, good. Oh, we actually need more housing over here. Let's build one. But I am certain that, and what they die of? Oh, someone died of the measles. Oh, jeez. We are, yeah. Oh, we might want to build a road that way. Actually, that sounds like a great idea. But I will be building more houses here. Actually, I'm going to build them out this way. We'll get a road soon. But yeah, I'm going to build a road, a stone road that goes out to here, and then turns diagonal to... Actually, that's not bad, having 1 contiguous road over this way. And I don't think we can build the diagonal tunnel. Which is too bad. And I don't think there's any way for us to actually tunnel through any of this. We'll just sort of like build a pseudo road kind of to here. And then as far as we can go here. There. So there'll be a little place without a road there, but that's actually okay. Yeah, that's fine. Could tunnel through here. Which would save a lot of time for certain things. Actually, can we tunnel through here? Oh! Actually, I think there may have been another spot somewhere where we could have. We can do that. And then that. And then build stone roads over here. Good! Okay, very good. Very happy with that. Potato in bean fields. And someone still has the question mark because presumably our hospital hasn't been built yet, but they will, and then we'll get a second physician. At least no one else has the measles. Someone died of the measles! Which happens! Measles kills people. Even today. I'm trying not to say something about vaccines, but seriously, people, like, vaccines, get them. Don't listen to Jenny McCarthy. Jenny McCarthy? McCarthy. Oh, I can just feel the comments. And so on that note, I'm going to end this video here. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.